Hello, fantastical creatures from all realms and dimensions. Welcome to my video on the weekend of wonder and whimsy that is Fantasy Forest. I had such an amazing time at the festival this year, and I got enough clips and photos to kind of put together into a little film/edit of my time at the festival, and then I thought I would just do a bit of chatting about how I found it, because I had a lot of fun, and I've also really enjoyed kind of putting together this video to sort of reflect on how I found the festival and everything that happened, because my gosh, so much happens in such a short amount of time. It's so much, and I had such a good time. Hello, and welcome to a vlog and general film of Fantasy Forest 2026! Today is currently the, oh gosh, what day is it today? It's the Sunday before the event, so this time next week, hopefully, if all goes to plan, I will be stood in the middle of a field, hopefully not completely melting in the heat, we'll see. But I am very, very excited for it. I have still quite a lot to do with packing and testing out costumes and stuff, but I am so very, very excited that it is happening soon, and things so far, plans are coming together okay. We'll see how much of the plan gets thrown out the window once I get there, but I'm very excited. It's happening. I've got my cosplays are all mostly done. I need to fix a few bits, test out my Shirley-Ann cosplay because I haven't tested it in a while, and my kind of fantasy dear princess kind of vibe for the Sunday. I tested Key-Free yesterday and it went well, so very excited. Can't wait to see everyone, hang out, and have some good vibes. Okay, so today is the day before leaving Fantasy Forest. It is the Wednesday. I can't remember what date it is today. Yeah, it's that. So I'm in full mode packing. My suitcase is full of costumes. I've just finished reinforcing the stitching to the waistband on Key-Free's costume, which is fun. I feel pretty ready to go. I am very tired, but things are actually currently in a state of not too much chaos, which is preferable. So very excited to get going. Gonna head out early tomorrow morning because it's gonna get hot, and I don't like the heat very much. Like 24, that's kind of my good but bit hot. It's gonna be like 27 at the weekend, so we'll see how I cope. But that's me in the mirror. Ha. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. I'm gonna get everything else ready. Hello, it is the day of Fantasy Forest on the Friday. I'm just getting ready. We've got settled in here. Got things sorted. I hit the point of the day when I'm very tired and I'm like, oh god, I have to do this. Okay, so I'm gonna have a rest a bit, but everything is hopefully ready. I've got costumes ready, got everything ready. Hopefully it'll be good. I'm now regretting not spending more time learning how to use the camera, despite that I've had it for a year now. It's fine. I'm really looking forward to it. Cut to the festival or whatever. Hello, we are just chilling by the pond. This is the end of the first day. My wig is starting to fall off. It was great, amazing vibes. I've got more clothes than I expected. It's very late now. Had some great time, spending time with people hanging out, and good music, good vibes. Very lucky for the way things worked out. Mostly. Some things didn't work out, but most things did. I'm going to bed now. Festival. I'm exhausted. We're here. It's Sunday. Can't believe it's Sunday. I simultaneously do not want the festival to be over, and I know that I could not do a single more day of this, so yeah. Car is locked. Ready to go. Off we go. out on the last day. No, it's just we're going out on the last day. We're done. Bye bye, Fancy Forest. For another year. Thank you so much for another incredible year. I get aesthetic shots going down this hill. I hope you enjoyed the film. I had so much fun at Fancy Forest. I often don't do very well at taking photos and videos at events, especially people I see, so I managed to do a bit better this year, but there were also people who I met up with who I didn't manage to remember to get photos or selfies with. But it was nice just being in the moment as well as getting like little bits of clips and stuff, and I'm really happy with how it turned out and how the event went in general. I think Fancy Forest is definitely one of my favourite events, just for the community and the vibes of it. Everyone is really friendly and I always have so much fun there. I love trinket trading and just hanging out. Like, you could do the weekend so many times over and just do different things every time. Like, you could just go and you could just sit in the gardens, or you could go and you could just listen to music, or just wander around and look at all the cool things at the stalls and everything. And every year I kind of have to decide what I want to do, particularly this year, and what I want to focus on. I've been planning the event in my head for a while, plans for costumes and what I wanted to do. I made Kiefer's like dress thing, and I did want to make his full costume, but I ended up not running out of time, as usually happens with cosplay projects. And I'm also glad that I didn't end up doing the full thing, because it would have been too hot with how the weather was. Though the weather was a lot better than it was meant to be on the forecast, which I'm very grateful for, because the forecast wasn't great for a while before the event. I probably did the most walking on Friday around the event to see what was happening, and I really like the vibes of Friday because it's usually quieter and you can kind of see how things are going, what's happening, where everything is, before it properly gets really busy on the Saturday, although it always is a contrast for me going from how quiet it is on the Friday to how busy it is on the Saturday, but it's a vibe. I cosplayed Shirley-Ann, which I wasn't sure if people would recognize at all. Because it's, I don't know, it's not like a Western fantasy cosplay. I thought it might be a bit niche for this particular kind of festival, rather than like a con, which like might have more people might know Danmei there, but quite a few people either recognized the costume or asked me who I was cosplaying, which was really cool, and I was not expecting. I had some lovely conversations about Danmei and about Heaven Official's Blessing, and it was really lovely. It's a cosplay I haven't been sure about at all times. I made it kind of very much improvised and under time pressure, and it was my first long wig I ever wore. There have been points when I haven't been sure if it works as a costume, but I'm really happy with wearing it, and having people interacting with it so positively also gave me a lot of confidence. I managed to meet up with some friends and hang out, which was really lovely to do that and just spend time with people. I think Fancy Forest is great kind of from a social perspective, of just getting to spend time with people through, you know, people you already know, or just through trinket trading and random interactions. I really love that about the event, because it's just like getting to be around so many people who have similar interests and who are really creative, and just have conversations or just share bits of joy. I find really restoring, I would say. Saturday I was cosplaying Kiefer, which really fitted with the weather, and I was really happy with how comfortable the costume was, because, you know, it's just my first time kind of wearing it out. I was very excited because I was hosting a Witch Hat Atelier meet, which I've never hosted a meet before, so I was kind of nervous about that. But everyone who showed up was really lovely and had the best vibes and amazing costumes, and I had such a great time just hanging out and chatting about Witch Hat and taking photos. It was just like a really chill 2-hour witch hangout, and I loved it so much. I spent a while chilling in the chapel on Saturday, chilling in the chapel gardens on Saturday, because it was just so quiet, and there's a tree there, which was where we had the meet, because you can just chill under the tree and it's cool and quiet and lovely. And I also just chilled there in the morning and had lunch and things. In the afternoon, I met up with some friends and chilled and hung out a bit, and then I did the cosplay showcase, which was really fun. I love seeing everyone's costumes just kind of being showcased, and it's so fun to just take part in and be like, I'm gonna go show my costume off, and then I'm gonna come off stage and be very tired and go home. Because by the end of Saturday I was pretty wrecked, and that did affect Sunday. Sunday was very much a chill day. I did some more just chilling in the gardens. I wore my fantasy deer fairy kind of cosplay, and did a tiny bit of shopping, which was fun to wander around and see some of the stalls, because I didn't actually get down to the bottom of the main field this year. I just kind of wandered around the top a bit and some other places. So the time just goes so quickly, and there's so much to do. Every time I'm like, oh, I'll go and do this thing, or I'll go to that workshop, or I'll see this person. And then I get there. And I always love what I do get done, but it is never the extent to which my imagination imagined that I would fit into that time somehow. I got to listen to some music, and I really love finishing off the festival with the orchestral concert on the Sunday. It's just so nice to just sit and chill for like 2 hours and not do much, and let the festival kind of just wash over me, process everything that's happened, work out what I need to do next, and then head home. It was just amazing, and I loved it so much. I think this year was my favorite festival so far. I think having been, 3 years now, my brain is starting to kind of like streamline what I could do so that this year it felt so much easier, because I feel like there's just so much to process while you're there, and it's hard to make a plan that fits with your needs, or at least I found it difficult for the first few years. But now I feel like I know what I'm doing and I know what works, and that's a lot easier and makes me very happy that I can just go and do that and be there. And yeah, not everything worked. There were some things that didn't work, some people that I'm sad I didn't see or didn't see more of, but mostly I learned things, and I'm happy with what I got done and how it went. And thank you to all the amazing magical people who made the weekend so amazing. It was great. I would love to hear about how your experiences of Fantasy Forest were if you were there. I hope you had a good time this year. There were less wasps this year, which is great, at least in my experience. I don't know, maybe there were as many wasps. I didn't find as many wasps as last year, but hey, who knows? I'm so excited to next spring plan for next year's Fantasy Forest. It's definitely an event that I would like to go back to, and I love watching evolve and change. I feel like the way that it works in conversation with the landscape that it's in is really lovely, and you can see how much every year it feels like it changes a bit in different ways, and I love seeing that kind of evolution. It'll be interesting to see how people find the other event as well that's in September this year. So yeah, if you've got this far in the video, thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. If you've enjoyed the video, give it a like or whatever you're supposed to do. If I post on here, and I post on Instagram and TikTok and Blue Sky sometimes under the same name as on here. I hope you're having a good day. Thank you for watching. Goodbye!